we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts, man. Welcome to Larry's World, mother truckers. Yeah. Hey, people. Can you dig it? Yeah. Welcome to this beautiful day, April 20th, 2026. Guys, let's thank God to be alive and let's rejoice and be glad in it. All right. Now, today's topic, y'all, I don't have my mic or nothing like that. Today's topic is going to be gossip cannot destroy what God has built. That's today's topic. I'm going to say it again. Gossip cannot destroy what God has built. Guys, what I need you guys to understand is there's a lot of jealous and envious spirits out here. This is what people come to do, y'all. That's why, like I said, when I make my content, people get on there and they try to crack little jokes and like that. They try to gossip. These people don't know me from a can of paint. They don't have a heaven or hell to put me in, y'all. Remember that. Let people gossip, but they cannot build what God has. They cannot destroy what God has built. When you think about it, y'all, look at the kids in school that was bullied and stuff when they were younger. Some of them turned out to be multi-millionaires. People gossip about them. People gossip about them, and look how their life turned out. But a lot of times, y'all, we got to turn into fuel. That's why I tell you guys, when you go on these jobs and stuff like that, stop hanging around these people. I know this message is for. When we go on these jobs and stuff, learn to stay to yourself. Most of these jobs are just soap operas. Soap operas. Stay to yourself when you go to these jobs. I go to break, I'm going to break by myself. I don't want to be around nobody when I go on my lunch break. I don't know who this message is for. That's how gossip starts, guys. That's why I need you guys to understand. Sometimes we go to the workplace, we go to church, we try to make friends, we try to make bonds on there. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It ain't nothing wrong with doing that. But y'all, we gotta, in this season of our life, y'all, especially in our winning season, we gotta cut a lot of people off. Because a lot of times we bring gossip on ourselves. Don't be a part of the work gossip. Don't be a part of the church gossip. I don't know who this message is for. Stay out of the gossip. I'm trying to tell you, staying out of the gossip is going to keep your nose clean. But I'm going to be honest with you, too. That don't always work either. Sometimes you can mind your business and it'll make you stand out like a sore thumb. And people going to always have something to say, whether you're doing good or bad. What I need you guys to understand, it don't matter if you stay to yourself or, you know what I'm saying, you around people. People going to find something to say. But at least when you by yourself, what can they really say? Well, damn, he always by himself. He don't say nothing to nobody. Still gossip. But they ain't going to have nothing to say, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all they can say. Oh, he stay to himself. He think he all that. Okay. But you staying out of the noise of the world, though. I don't know who this message is for. That's it, though, Paul Atkins. What's going on with you? I hope you're having a great and marvelous day. Fazan, what's going on with you? Yeah, I'm just trying to mazel talk with the people this morning. You know, a lot of us, we get ourselves in certain situations. A lot of us, we put ourselves in the middle of gossip. Stay out of people's face. We got to learn to stay out of people's face, y'all. We got to. Scruffus, what's going on with you? Say, damn right. That's it. We got to, man. God is good, Paul Atkins. That's it. God is good. Thank y'all for joining me in here today. But yeah, man, that's what I had to learn. And I try to be buddy with everybody. But like I said, what God has for you, it is for you. It don't matter what people try to do to destroy your vision. I don't know who this message is for. You know, the devil been trying to work overtime on me lately. Like I said, he been trying to work overtime, but the devil is a lie and the truth is not in him. He been trying to work on my YouTube channel. He been trying to, my watch hours been fluctuating. I looked at it the other day, it was at 1433. Then I looked at it again, it was at 1445. It's fluctuating. But that ain't nothing but the devil, guys. That's why I need you guys to understand too. When you are really out here, you really out here living your best life, and you really out here resisting the devil, he always tries to find a way. If he can't get you in a gossip, if he can't get you caught up in someone else's bull crap, he'll try to pull you somewhere else. That ain't nothing but the devil. The devil, y'all, he working overtime out here. He working overtime, but a lot of time we like to feed the devil. A lot of time we like to feed the devil. You know what I'm saying? We feed him with a lot of chaos, a lot of nonsense. We like to do that. Thomas, what's going on with you? Thank you for joining me in this live chat today, man. Today's talk, man, is gossip cannot destroy what God built. That's what we're talking about today, man. And we got to learn to stop hanging around people that gossip. And that's what I need you guys to understand. Eventually, if you're hanging around these individuals, people going to consider you as a gossiper. I don't know what this message is for. This is why I say be a loner in this season. Be a loner in this season. Cut the negative people off. Because what I'm trying to tell you guys is, eventually if you're hanging around that negativity, it's eventually going to rub off on you. I don't know what this is for. Hey guys, I needed to borrow $5. Someone please help them. Somebody help F5 you out if they got it, y'all. Sub, man, keep being positive. I truly makes the world go round. I appreciate that, 2328. I appreciate that, but yeah, that's it, man. Like, that's why I don't understand, like, when I be seeing people, they be recording videos, and I mean, not videos, but recording fight videos and stuff. That, believe it or not, that's a part of gossip. Y'all thinking it's, especially minorities, black people. We got to stop doing this. I'm not trying to play I am a black man, but I see a lot of us doing it. Stop recording fights, because it's going to be one day your ass going to record a fight and your ass going to get shot. I'm just going to go on and stay. I'm just going to go on and be real with you. I'm just going to go on and be real. Stop recording fights. Stop entertaining nonsense. That right there is a part of God. Well, I didn't say nothing. You're recording it. You are recording it. You guilty of association. I don't know how bad. I don't think y'all understand how bad this make you guys look. Stop recording fights. It's mostly I see our people doing it. Maybe there is other races doing it, but most time I see our people doing it. We got to stop doing that crap. Stop recording people in Walmart fighting. And every time I see it, it's always us. Like I said, most time it be us. Sometimes it be other races, but most time it's us. And we giving ourselves a bad name. I'm just being real with you. We're giving ourselves a bad name, a bad image. We got to stop doing this right here. But overall, as a whole, as godly people and brothers and sisters in Christ, we got to stop gossiping, man. That's why I need you guys to understand. We all have flaws in the day. All of us fall, none of us are perfect. We all fall short of the glory each and every day. And you try to find a flaw on me, there's something on you. So that's why I don't understand why people gossip. And this is something I got to work on. Sometimes I see certain things, and I'll be talking to my significant other, like, baby, did you see that? That's something I got to work on. It's human nature, guys, to gossip to a certain degree. I'm just going to be real with you. It is human nature to gossip. I got to work on this. I'm better than I was, but I don't just be talking about innocent people. Innocent people who, you know what I'm saying, just picking stuff with people. Now, you know, sometimes I see somebody with something, damn, I can't believe she wore that. But we got to think, that could have been all that individual had. So this is something I got to work on too. It's nighttime, man. I'm in the car. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. S32, what's going on with you? I'm sorry about that, brother. Ice Wallow Banana S32, what's going on? People going to be people like to see you downfall. That's it. People going to be people, man. And I'm going to be honest with you, Thomas. That's why this season in my life, man, this is why I really like being a loner. I'm going to be real with you. This is why I understand what you're saying. People are going to be people. And I feel what you're saying. That's why I'm going to be who I am. That's why I'm learning. And I'm a friendly person. So it's in my nature to talk to people. And sometimes that gets me in trouble. Not like in a bad way, but I'm trying to get myself in trouble. Because sometimes when when you start a new job, you try to be nice people, you try to be cordial, you try to be cool with these individuals. But then people will change up on you. So that what I'm trying to learn is there's nothing wrong with being friendly. There's nothing wrong with conversing with people. There's nothing wrong with conversing with people, but like when it comes to problem when we start getting on the job or in church and we start telling all our business, let them tell their business. You know, if they want to gossip to you about their business, then by all means let them do that. But we got to stop. Most of us, y'all, as individuals, we put ourselves in the mess that we in. Stop going to work. Stop telling all your business. Stop going to church telling all your damn business. I don't know who this message is for. Stop letting the right hand know what the left hand is doing. We got to stop doing that right there. Art by CB, have you ever seen a, I don't even know what that is. What's a gate horn? I ain't never heard of nothing like that. But yeah, y'all, we can win out here. We all can. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason why most of us are not winning because we're spreading out our business. If you're telling people what you're gonna do next, you know, you shooting yourself in the own foot. Why get the cow when you can get the milk for free? I'm gonna give y'all an example of this right here. Let me read some more of these comments first. I identify as a black China man from Russia. That's a white man from Germany that lives in the U.S. as a Mexican that has Indian kids like Kentucky who moved to Canada. I don't know nothing about that, my coach. What's going on with you? Please be AIG's and his glory. 963, what's going on with you? When I was a personal trainer, people would always ask me for advice. What should I do? What kind of push-ups should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Me being a dummy, I'm going to say it. I was stupid. I'm giving people the recipe for free. I should have told these individuals, man, if you want to train with me, I'm going to go ahead and we can set up an appointment. Send me some PayPal money. I was giving them the recipe for free, showing them how to do push-ups, showing them how to do chest flies and all that. If you're giving them the recipe away for free, why in the hell they going to give you, why the hell should they charge? You see what I'm saying? You're letting your right hand know what your left hand doing. There ain't nothing wrong with that if you're trying to promote your business. But see, I was giving away my assets for free. So I put it on myself. Yeah, a lot of us do that, man. I think a lot of us has been burnt a few times. You know, the problem is, man, I used to be very gullible. You know, I would give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but I'm learning in this season, you can't give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, if you have a secret or something like that, start keeping stuff to yourself. Stop keeping stuff to yourself. Because when you tell somebody, oh, I ain't going to tell nobody, they going to tell somebody. Somebody going to always know your business. Remember that. Somebody going to always know your business out here. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, I ain't going to tell nobody. I ain't going to tell. Yeah, they will. Somebody going to know. It might not be nobody you know, but just believe you me, somebody knows your business. They might have told their spouse. They might have told somebody from another country, but believe you me, somebody know your business. That's what I'm saying. We don't think about those things. We don't think about that. Somebody always know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's why we got to be real careful, too, when we having an argument or something in the neighborhood. You got to be careful. There's always people listening. There's always people listening, y'all. There's lurking ears out here. Be careful what you say in your neighborhood. Be careful what you say in front of your door. These walls are very thin. These walls are very thin. And it is forever. Your feet are out there now. What the hell are you talking about, bro? But yeah, man. That's what I said. I'd much rather be alone. I'd much rather keep to myself. That's the way I like to keep it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like my mama used to tell me, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Ain't no need. Ain't no need of trying to fix something like that. This weather, y'all, this is some bipolar weather here. I know it's 40 degrees here in South Carolina, 40 degrees. This weather's wild. We going into almost May and it's 40 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to about 70 later, but this weather is weird. Some weird weather though. But yeah, y'all. Stop calling everybody your bestie too. That's another thing I get tired of seeing. These women always calling people their bestie. And they call guys they bestie. Yeah, they want to be your bestie. They want to get in between your thighs. Man to tell you whatever he wanted to tell you to get in between your legs. Stop calling another man your bestie. In his eyes, he wanting to clap your ass cheeks. I don't know what this message is for. Women, stop calling men your besties. Because he ain't damn sure ain't calling you his bestie. He calling you his thought. I don't know what this message is for. And see, y'all go around doing that. And then they just going back, oh yeah, she a little thought, man. She said I'm her bestie. Man, he just want to get in your drawers. The man ain't looking at you as no bestie. You may be looking at him as a bestie. He not looking at you as a bestie. I don't know what this message is for. Just stop calling people besties all in general. The only person should be your bestie, Jesus Christ. I don't never hear anybody saying, Jesus Christ is my bestie. Jesus Christ is my bestie. I dare somebody put that in the comments section below and say, the only person that is my bestie, is Jesus Christ. And then right after that, it's my wife. Your significant other should be your bestie right after that. It shouldn't be your brother, it shouldn't be your father, shouldn't be your mother, none of them. The person that you married, it should be you, Jesus Christ, you and the person you married. The three of y'all together. Because without Jesus Christ, you can't do this thing. You do need your significant other to be your bestie, but not before Jesus Christ. Remember that. Now, with your significant other, yeah, you supposed to tell them what's going on. You're supposed to keep them in the forefront. And if that's the case, why in the hell did you marry him? You always want to let your significant other know things that's going on. Yeah, you want to keep them in the forefront. Jesus Christ and them always supposed to keep in the forefront. You don't keep stuff from them. You don't do that. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, I want to get on here and drop this short video this morning. I'm not going to be before you guys long. Like I said, I have to get ready to head out for work. And I really and truly want to try to beat this traffic because I know this traffic probably going to be crazy this time of morning. It's probably going to be crazy. Tattoo, what's going on with you? I appreciate it, man. How you doing? 4795. Have a good day at work. I appreciate it, man. You too. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't want to fight none of them. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with this thing. Y'all make sure y'all do me a very serious favor, though, okay? All jokes aside, make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe button, okay? That way, when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the first to be notified. I can't be bought. I can't be replicated. I can't be duplicated. You will never find another content creator like me. I am cut from a different cloth. And if you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, I'm not going to lose no sleep. That part right there. Choice is on you. I'm not going to lose no sleep. You can do what you're going to do. You can hit the like button or you can don't hit the like button. At the end of the day, I'm going to be just fine. But like I said, though, check out the lives, the shorts, the vids, all that good stuff. Watch the entire video to the end, y'all. Yeah. Hey, I'm cut from paper. They're all together, baby. I'm cut from cloth. 0058. Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I want y'all to bow your heads. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. Y'all bow your heads and close your eyes. To answer your question, yes, I'm always following Jesus Christ. I'm out of here. 7Z. They will follow. Thank you for this day today, Lord. This day was not promised, but you let us see it now. Lord, we have to understand that it don't matter how much people gossip about us. It don't matter how much they gossip. They can't tear down what you've already built. You know, it's not going to stop us from getting to our next level. Most time when we're not getting to the next level of our life, it's because we're constantly gossiping. If you're speaking bad about somebody else, it's not going to end well for you. That's why we got to learn to uplift people in this season so we can continue to get our breakthrough and miraculous blessings. Stop hanging around people that gossip. It ain't going to do nothing but tear you down. Most of these people are miserable, so they want to see you miserable too. Remember, y'all, misery loves company. I'm out here like last year. Cook, boom. Peace, I'm out. Bless.